right, complete right turn here. Cassie.
Am I the a-hole?
You want to stop right there?
Stop it there. Yep. The answer is yes. For making my sister sleep in the dog bed outside overnight.
Man, we cover all bases on this
We
show.
really do, right?
Okay.
Now, is this from Reddit or is this personal story for you?
This is Reddit. I would not make my sister sleep in a dog bed outside. She can have the one inside. So I'm currently in a leg and arm cast due to an accident, and so I temporarily moved back home with my parents and my younger sister. My parents are currently out of town, and so it's just me and my sister. Now, my sister has a tendency of leaving her keys behind and losing them, and we usually have to open the door for her. She was going out to a party Friday night, and I warned her to triple check that she had her keys before she left. Surprise, surprise. She left the keys behind, so she called me at like 3 a.m. drunk, telling me to open the door for her. Getting up in my condition is a mission. So I warned her. I told her I had warned her straight up that I wasn't going to be coming downstairs to open the door for her, and she needs to call a friend and stay there for the night. Then I hung up my phone and put it on Do Not Disturb. She screamed my name outside for a while until one of the neighbors told her to STFU. That's shut the F up if you don't know it. And so she, instead of calling a friend, decided to sleep in the old dog bed outside. I found her there in the morning and woke her up to come inside. She was hella pissed and yelled at me for making her sleep in the dog bed. She also found a tick on her later and blames that on me too. We've been fighting back and forth over this, and so we're here for some impartial voices. I feel bad that she slept outside, but I also feel like that was a poor choice on her part, and I warned her to do the normal adult thing of bringing your keys with you. So am I the a-hole for making her sleep outside in a dog bed?
Well, one, you didn't make her sleep outside. She chose. She actively chose to sleep outside when she could have called a friend or taken an Uber. Like, she could have gotten an Uber and gone to a friend's house.
Or broken a window like an adult. Yeah. Get in there.
You're an a-hole for not letting her in, right?
No.
No.
You don't think so?
No, I don't think
teach
so
her a
either.
lesson. Okay,
She's
go
in
ahead.
an arm cast and a leg cast, and she's upstairs, and she asked her sister 3 times to remember to take her keys and told her before she walked out the door, I'm not letting you in if you forget your keys.
That's on you. You gotta take some accountability and responsibility right there. And at the end of the day, like Kristen said, you chose that.
Yeah. Says the man who doesn't want to make people soft, kid soft.
Yeah, well, I had forgotten about the casts.
Yeah. Put it this way. You are upstairs in a leg cast and an arm cast, and you tell your 16-year-old kid 3 times.
Oh, it's different. He's definitely sleeping outside.
Okay.
He's definitely.
You love your kids more than sisters love each other, okay?
Maybe.
I think she's only the a-hole if she heard her yelling and made the choice not to go downstairs. Now, I get that it's hard to get downstairs in like a cast and stuff, but I think if you're sitting there knowing that your sister is going to have to make that choice, that makes you the a-hole.
It's gotta
She
be
heard her yelling. You know she heard her yelling.
She called her. She answered the phone. They talked on the phone, and then she heard her yelling outside the window.
Oh, yeah, she's the a-hole.
It's got to be super annoying to be the responsible sister, because there's usually a responsible one and a flaky one. The responsible one is always, Cassie's looking at me like, oh, yeah, it is.
No comment.
Right?
It's always like that. Me being the oldest, I always had to leave something I was doing because my sisters forgot their keys. They locked themselves out the car. Something always happened. I've completely sided with her on saying you have to own this one.
What was the majority on Reddit saying?
Not the a-hole.
Not the a-hole.
You were great. You warned the younger sister. She deserved it.
It's a valuable lesson. Think about that. She slept in a dog bed outside and got a tick. Do you think she's going to be forgetting her keys anytime soon?
Nope, probably not. Although I do think that most flakes don't learn the first time.
No.
It takes 2 or 3 ticks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well, those
it
are
won't be just one.
dangerous, so let's try not to do that.
Third tick's a charm.
Third tick's
The Bert Show.